Alright, welcome back to the channel, you guys, and today's video is going to start off with a little bit of a story. Once upon a time, your boy Nick was addicted to monsters, aka now, and they were doing this tab giveaway thing where if you collect tabs you can redeem them for shit, and I drank enough that I redeemed this monster hat, and it's actually pretty funny just because it's such like a Kyle thing. If it was a different color monster logo, it'd probably be a little bit cooler, but because it's the green one, it's pretty douchey. But I still thought that was pretty funny. That came in the mail for me this past week. And I don't know, it might just be like the new garage hat or something since I don't really have anything else to wear. But anyway, back to today's video. I'm gonna give you guys a couple hints. It should be pretty easy to figure out, and I'm sure you'll see the title and the thumbnail of this video, so there isn't actually anything to hide, but we've got some taken apart 370Z interior pieces, we've got screws, we've got spray glue, and we've got your boy's favorite fabric. Y'all know what that is. I shouldn't have to tell you. But today we are going to be wrapping the A-pillars and the armrest in the 370Z with the suede fabric. Now, last time I did this in the 350Z, it was some random fabric that we got locally. It didn't seem like it was that great. It wasn't as like tough as this stuff seems to be. And I'm pretty excited to do this because I think this stuff's gonna look a lot better, hold a lot better, and just kind of be more durable. So we're gonna get started with this, and I'll show you guys the process behind what goes into wrapping your interior. Damn it. I tried. Okay, so you'll see here that I already have two pieces of fabric cut out. I haven't pulled the driver's side A-pillar yet because I'm going to show you guys that and how to do it properly next time we go back in the car. But first things first, you'll notice that the A-pillars come stock with some fabric wrapped around them. Now I know this is held on with some pretty intense glue, so I'm going to start pulling that off and show you guys. Yeah, you can kind of see there what it looks like. Okay, so you guys can see there's still some leftover crap on here. I tried to peel it off and it didn't seem to be working too well. The only thing I can think of that might work is like sanding it down. So I might try that a little bit. And if it doesn't seem to be working, I might just leave it because it's really, there's not that much on there and it's very hard still, so the glue should stick to it fine. But the cleaner we can get this, the better, obviously. So I'm gonna see what's up with some sandpaper. I'll let you guys know how that goes. Also, if any of you DIY boys are trying to do this at home and you start scraping shit with a razor blade, please don't cut yourself. I don't need your moms calling me and DMing me like,
oh yeah, no, my son cut himself because Nick was cutting with stuff on YouTube and he decided to copy you, so that's your fault.
Like, bitch, nope, your son's just got butterfingers. Calm down. Okay, you guys, now that I've got it all sanded down, I can kind of show you what it looks like here. So this is as smooth as I could get it. This is as much as I could peel off. It's pretty flat, still a little bit fuzzy, but I'm thinking that the Super 77 spray, once we coat this and the back of the fabric in it, it should be suitable, or it should fit, or it should hold well enough. If not, then I'll have to go buy some different glue or something. But I think this is going to be tough. So I just realized that this is all foam underneath here. Usually I would peel all this off and then I would put the suede on top. But I'm thinking I might just have to put the suede on here because this is all foam. So I don't know what it would look like or feel like, but we can probably figure that out. I don't know, maybe some Googling first, we'll see. I'm gonna start spraying the glue on the A-pillar and see what we can do. Hopefully it all works out well, and next clip you see will be a time lapse. Alright, I'm trying not to get my sticky fingers all over the camera, but basically I trimmed to just have enough access. I haven't trimmed this yet, obviously, but I pretty much just trimmed enough to have a little extra. I'm gonna spray some more glue along here and fold it down maybe use some tape or something to hold it in place for a minute. I think this is going to be the most difficult part of the whole job, so I'm going to not focus too much on the filming. I'll set it down on the tripod and hopefully we can get enough footage of me doing this so you guys can figure it out for yourselves. But so far the glue seems not bad, and yeah, let's get started on this. So one piece of advice that I can give all the suede homies is to definitely have a box of rubber gloves laying around with you, and make sure you swap out your gloves a lot when you're handling the spray glue and the suede, because you don't want to be touching the suede with your little grubby sticky fucking fingers and getting it all messed up, and then you just like wasted your time for no reason. So the A-pillar is done. I'm extremely happy with how it turned out. I do apologize for not showing you guys a little more of the wrapping process, but it's very difficult by myself with this little tripod. So without further ado, here is the first piece. We've got fully suede wrapped, it's fully tucked, as you can see, all the way around. I just used the spray glue to tuck everything, and I made little relief cuts along all these little bumps. It seemed to work really well. So yeah, that is sick. So I don't know why this is more worrisome for me, but doing the glue on the actual like leather is really bothering me. And I'm not sure why, because really it doesn't matter. I just completely ruined my A-pillar by ripping all the stuff off of it. And now that I'm doing the armrest, I'm all worried about it. But it is a relatively flat piece. Very easy to conform around, and then we also have, like I said, the backing plate. So this piece will bolt onto here, helping pinch the suede in. So I don't know why I'm so worried. The chances of it failing are very slim, but I don't know. I think we just need to send it and just do it, because it's the only way it's going to happen. So it's time to spray. So a little disclaimer for the armrest. I popped this out of the car by accident. I kind of just forced it out. Didn't realize if there was a right or wrong way to do it. So just if you guys try and pull the armrest out yourselves, just be careful, please. Try not to break anything. But it's done, and I think it looks amazing. Let's see if it's too bright. Oh, there we go. Way too bright, but you're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay, now that these two pieces are done, we'll go grab the other A-pillar and I'll show you guys how to pull it out. So this might not be the easiest thing to film myself, but basically you're gonna try and grab into here. I have a tool that I use, a trim tool, so I'm gonna stick that in there. And then you basically pop it out, and there's this little weird tab that I'll show you guys in the middle that you need needle nose pliers or something to twist it, but I'll show you that once this is popped out. So I usually just grab this tool, stick it in, pop it out. That's pretty easy. And then we've got That little plastic guy, I doubt you'll be able to see him. Let's see if I can make that focus. That little guy right there, poking out. So you have to grab it with needle nose, twist it 90 degrees, and then it should just pop right out of its little holder. So now once that's off, should just be able to wiggle it up. Boom, A-pillar's out. So now that I've got the pillar out, I'm not going to go through this whole process again of showing you guys everything, but once I'm all done with this pillar, we'll go back into the car, throw it all in, and I'll show you how it looks. The reason I call this a stage 1 interior build or modification or whatever you want to call it is because I do have some other pieces that I want to do later down the road, not necessarily in suede, but the whole interior will be a mix of like suede and carbon fiber. That's kind of the goal with this thing, and it's not going to be like a rushed thing. It'll just be kind of bits and pieces throughout time thrown in the car, and I think that'll turn out really well once it's done. But for now, that's all I'm doing, and it's a relatively quick and cheap way to spice up the interior a little bit, because we all know the Z's have a kind of basic interior, and this is a good way to make it better. Alright boys, we're back in the Z, and I think it's time to put these trim pieces back in. Now, like I said, I've been filming by myself, so I guess we'll see how well I can get these shots done with trying to set up the camera somewhere in the car here. Not like you guys need to know. Oh, look at that. That worked out perfect. But anyway, yeah, suede pieces, super sexy. Just gonna have to slide it back in here. And that clip piece, it's not the easiest to get that clip in. So the whole point of this clip is to stop the whole A-pillar from flying off the side when the airbag deploys. So unless you want a suede wrapped A-pillar straight to the dome, I suggest you put this clip back in. So that one's in. She's a little crooked, but it might work. It just might work, boys. I'm not like 100% certain on how I even got it out. Like I said, it was an accident. Oh shit. Okay. I was definitely not expecting that to go that well. Oh wow, that looks so good. Boom, still comes up. Okay, wow. I think this is now my favorite part, is this piece right here. I'm surprised I got that out. So it took me a while on the forums. On the forums, people kept saying that it was really hard to get the armrest out, to replace it or to wrap it or do whatever you want to do with it. They were telling you to take out the whole center console, and I don't think that's necessary. So as long as you pry it out a little bit, there's enough room to pop it out of its place and pop it back in when you're done. So there's the suede boy. The last one we have is that. So I'm going to throw that in right now.